Hello, people of the internet. This is JovenFTW and happy BROVEMBER Eve. Yes, that is right. It is BROVEMBER Eve. I am pumped. Screw Halloween. Who gives a crap? BROVEMBER Eve. Probably my favorite month of the year. Because it has the best name, BROVEMBER, and usually we get our first snow, and I'm pumped for winter. I'm so pumped. And I sound like it in my voice, don't I? So anyways, I'm going to be bringing you this week's NFL picks, because I know that I do this occasionally, and some people like it, and I assume some people just don't click the title because they don't want to really give a crap about football and they only care about Call of Duty. Gameplay. Anyways, so first game, Thursday night, San Diego versus Kansas City. First of all, who gives a flying crap? These Thursday night games are irrelevant. The freaking Vikings versus Tampa Bay last week. What the hell is going on with the Thursday night game selection? Like, seriously? I'm picking San Diego because right now I think Kansas City is worse than the Cleveland Browns, and that's saying a lot. Denver versus Cincinnati. Peyton Manning's been looking good lately. I'm going to Denver. Baltimore versus Cleveland. At Cleveland. Although Baltimore's defense is struggling without Ray Lewis, I'm going to go with Baltimore just because it's the Ravens versus freaking Browns. Which one sounds better? Okay. Green Bay versus Arizona. Green Bay because Arizona is not that good. Chicago versus Tennessee. I really want to pick Tennessee because Chicago played terribly last week. They deserve to lose. The only reason why they won is because freaking Steve Smith tripped because freaking Soldier Field is so terrible, and he freaking slipped and interception. Anyways, moving on. Miami versus Indianapolis. Going with the Colts on this because it's at Indianapolis. Watching the Colts, it seems like they can't get anything done on the road. But it looks like they're pretty good at home though. They beat the freaking Packers at home. I have faith in for some reason I have faith in the Colts. So I'm going with the Colts. And Miami does look good. They made the Jets look terrible. And I was expecting the Jets to beat Miami last week because the Jets were actually playing pretty decently the last few weeks. They almost beat the Patriots. They almost beat They came close. They stuck with Houston and they beat some other team. So I thought that the Jets were going to be good, but no, the freaking Miami freaking raped them. So I'm going with Indianapolis, even though Miami does look a little bit better than I may have thought beforehand. Washington versus Carolina. Carolina, you did not impress me much at all last week, although you almost did beat the Bears. I don't look at the Bears as a good team at all. So I'm still going with Washington because they're at home, and RG3, I don't know. He's got bitch blood for blocking Oppressador on Twitter, but that's why I don't like him. That's the only reason why I don't like him, and because he's on the Redskins. Who likes the Redskins? Like, come on, who likes them? Exactly. Detroit versus Jacksonville. Detroit. Jacksonville's irrelevant. That's why. Houston versus Buffalo. Houston's at home. I'm going with Houston. Who cares about Buffalo? Tampa Bay versus Oakland. I'm going to Tampa. I know you guys are probably thinking, well, that's just because they did good last week. But, I don't know. Oakland is just a never good team. I just never feel good about Oakland. You know? And Tampa, I've had faith in them all year. And they kind of showed it to me last week. And I didn't pick them that week, though. But I've still had faith in them. I think that they are a better team than people say that they are, and I think that they can beat Oakland at home, or they're away, but I think they can do it. Seattle versus Minnesota. At Seattle. Seattle's a favorite. I'm going to go with Minnesota. I think they have a chance. I mean, Seattle's not good per se. They're not good. Minnesota's inconsistent. They freaking I forget. But yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I'm going to go with Minnesota on this one. New York Giants versus Pittsburgh. Two of my favorite teams. Pittsburgh is my favorite team, but I'm going to go with the Giants because Steelers aren't as strong as they used to be. They're old, and the Giants, are consistent. Pittsburgh, they lost to the freaking Titans. Giants are pretty consistent. So I'm going with the Giants, and they're at home. Atlanta versus Dallas. Atlanta. Dallas is irrelevant. Freaking Tony Romo is the worst quarterback in NFL history. No doubt in my mind. New Orleans versus Philadelphia. Philadelphia, I have no faith in you. You are deserving of a 1-7 record right now. Or however many games. I think that's it. What week is this? Yeah, 1-7 record. You're deserving a 1-7 record right now, okay? You do not deserve however many wins you have, like 4. You deserve 1 win at most. You're irrelevant. You are irrelevant. Okay, so that was episode number 9, even though I didn't do it on every week, of JovenFTW picks. Patriots have a bye week. Yes. That way I don't see those douchebags run up the score. Talk to you later. Bye. Whoa, 6 minutes? Oh, let me know if you guys are still watching.